Hello fellow World of Warcraft players, welcome back to a new video on my channel. Today we're going to look at two things. The Midsummer Fire Festival started on Sunday and will run until July 5th. We're going to take a look at what new items are available here. And secondly, I can already reveal that there's a new mount and players have figured out how to, well, cheese the whole thing a bit at this point. How should I put it? Increase their mount luck. We'll take a look at everything you need to know about that in this video. We'll start with the event boss first. Please make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and remember, at 38,000 there's going to be a big giveaway. You have to sign up here for Ahun the Frost Lord, and I would recommend, if you have the opportunity, to tank the dude or heal him. We can actually do that quickly right now as well. You can also sign us up as healers, and then we'll just play whatever is needed. That makes it a bit, faster, as we can see here. And this dude drops a new mount starting this year. Or rather, it's not the boss himself, but in this satchel of chilled goods, there's a new mount inside. And it's the Painted Rock of the Sun Festival. This is the item right here. So all in all, it's the same mount that we currently have in the trading post. That's why I don't think it will really attract most people. But an event mount is still an event mount. I haven't found much information about the drop rate itself yet. Since the event just started recently, yeah, you can't really tell yet. But you can assume that it's relatively rare. Usually these drop rates are usually below 1%. So what's important here is the following fact. So first of all, you need these burning blossoms to buy items. You can, well, we'll get to that in a moment. So all in all, the mount can be inside this chest. However, it's only in the first one of the day, warband wide. That means it doesn't matter at all whether you defeat the boss with your druid, your death knight, or anything else. The first chest you open each day is the only one that can contain the mount. That means there's no need to kill the boss 37,000 times for the mount. What you can do now, and I'll show you in a moment when the chest is in my inventory, but you want to click on it, look inside, so basically you right click it so that the loot window opens. But you don't take the loot into your inventory. Instead, if the mount isn't inside, you just ignore it, close the bag, and that's it. What this actually does is make sure that the game recognizes, hey, look, he hasn't opened a chest or a bag today. And accordingly, you can then, right here, I check on the druid, is the mount inside? No, it's not. Then I close the chest, log into the next character, and try my luck there. And in theory, you can pretty much cheese the whole thing like that. So, yeah. I don't think this is entirely intended by Blizzard. That's why I would, or how should I put it? I've shared it with you here. Whether you do it or not is up to you at this point. But I assume that in a few days this won't work anymore, and maybe Blizzard will even take action against it. But as you can see, the boss is super easy to kill. There are absolutely no problems. And like I said, what you do now is right-click to open, you look inside and check. Okay, nothing inside. And then I close it again. That way, I basically haven't opened the thing and can now keep trying my luck with my other characters until the mount is inside. Personally, I won't do that. We'll loot the thing in a moment because honestly, I'm not that eager for the mount, and I don't feel like farming it more than once or twice a day. That's why it doesn't really matter. But yeah, this way you can kind of cheese the system a bit. Feel free to try it out if you want. Good luck with the mount. And yeah, as soon as Blizzard changes anything about it, I'll let you know in different ways. So that brings us to the new items that are available this year, and that's actually all cosmetics. So here in Silver Moon, you have the vendor for that. You can find them at coordinates 49.41, 81. And as you can see here, everything you can buy there requires these burning blossoms that you just got. But you can also see that the pieces of this transmog that drop can drop from the boss. So if you really want to have this set, I would actually check if you can get them from the boss. And in the end, these are the new things. So all in all these epic transmog items, they're new here at this point. And you can see there are different variants here. Once as a tunic and once as a hauberk, although there really isn't much of a difference when it comes to the leggings. But you can see here there's armor attached and here there isn't. Also new are these flame totems. So these are things you can strap onto your back. The really big ones can only be used by Tauren and High Mountain Tauren. The small ones work for every race. And in addition, we also have this new totem blade here. We have the totem great axe, the torch blade, and the flame sword of the Midsummer festival. So all epic items. These are new here. With these, you can put together a nice transmog. I would recommend that you do the boss every day. If necessary, also with several alts, so you can get as many transmog pieces as possible. And then at the end, you buy the things you were missing with the flowers you've collected. Although, and I actually didn't read this, it wasn't in Blizzard's text during Hallow's End, you couldn't loot items twice. You just had to, you just had to defeat the boss every day here, and you would get a different item each time. I guess that's how it works here too. With that said, thank you so much for watching, have fun, and good luck with the mount. Until then, take care and see you next time.